In game one, best 3 of 5.
There you see Ray Lou. She's a middle blocker, but they've been using her primarily in the back row. But now they've brought her back up to the front to give a little more size at the net.
Dukala, no. Chance now for St. John's. The swing from DeMaio can't find the floor. Here comes another free one. DeMaio again, solo block rejected by Pilnikova.
That's a big one, and that's a couple of plays in that rally alone that Pilnikova kept it alive. She has great instincts, and she took this. She knew one-on-one every ounce of hops that she had to get up on that one.
Ray Lou trying to fend off another game point. Terrific defense by Mango. Lou with the pass. Mango bumps it, and a free ball now for St. John's. Mishandled one pass. DeMaio, long. Louisville stays alive. And a timeout call by St. John's as they can't finish it up there on 2 chances.
Coach Persico Smith says, okay, we've got to break this momentum right now. As Louisville just got on a roll. A lot of it started with the defense, the tip, beautiful digs. Alicia Brown has been big as well. Mango covering some territory. Both teams doing an excellent job and just keeping it alive. Smidgen long. Yep. Smidgen long right there.
19 kills for St. John's to 15 for Louisville.
Louisville just kind of kept hanging in this game. St. John's got out to such a big start, and then Louisville kind of got back into it, starting with their defense. Started to get the rhythm going.
No surprise that St. John's leads in that category. They were 3rd in the country in kills per game this year. 2nd best in assists, and the number 8 hitting percentage coming in. They had a very good offense. Louisville countered with the nation's best block, and has played some solid defense behind that block this year.
I think Pilnikova has been quite a burst of energy coming in as the setter. Samantha Dabbs started for Louisville, but then Pilnikova, she brings some experience, and you can see the instincts and just that timing that she has learned as a senior.
DeMaio trying to end it, and the timeout works beautifully for St. John's. Game 1 goes to the Red Storm, 30-24, the final. Back with game 2 at the Big East Conference Championship match at the Al McGuire Center here in Milwaukee. Welcome back to Milwaukee. St. John's, the 2 seed, taking the opening game, beating Louisville 30-24. Very good news for the Red Storm. They have not lost a match this year when they have taken the opening set. And it was a strong performance for the Big East Player of the Year. Kui Ping Wong had 7 kills to lead the way. And here are the stats from that first game.
St. John's hitting a little bit better. They got out on a roll. Definitely have had the defense there with 22 digs as well. They said defense would be the key for them today. They had to be there. And there's Louisville with the blocking, but net play's been solid for St. John's also.
On the other side, the Duke was just 2 kills, hit 100 in that first game. And of course, the substitution, Elena Pilnikova coming on as the setter, replacing Samantha Dabbs after they got off to the slow start. And that was really the difference. They fell behind 15-7 at one point, and they could never make up that ground.
They're going to stay with Pilnikova as she comes out there. There you see Samantha Dabbs. She was just struggling. Just whatever it was about what St. John's was bringing just wasn't there. But when Pilnikova came in, she is solid. She's a senior. She was a starter for them for 3 years. She's now become a utility player as Dabbs' setting game had come on strong. But you could just feel that sense of that instinct of hers out there and what the experience can bring in these big matches like this one.
St. John's 28-0 this year when they win game 1. Can they hold that true to form here in the Big East Championship match. They are in the red jerseys, Louisville in white. And it will be Pilnikova to start things off here. DeMaio. Bump back over. Yee with the pass. And over on two is the setter. Oszczynska, the senior from Poland.
Coach Prisco-Smith said she's really worked on that attack dump. It's gotten so much better, and right there, very effective.
Long way to go for Pilnikova. Dukala sent back by St. John's. She'll try again. Defense is there, Kovalova. DeMaio through the blockers for the kill.
Donna DeMaio, a transfer out of Long Island University in Brooklyn. She went from Brooklyn to Queens. Just that spark of energy. Can play any spot out there, whatever they need from her.
Somehow popped back across by Kovalova. Yee with the diving get. Chance now for St. John's. Back set blocked. Quickly to Blunt, redirects. Yee down on the ground to keep it up. DeMaio cuts across court.
She comes up, she gets a great angle. What an angle right there, just cuts it cross court.
Took the block right out of that one, and St. John's off to another quick start here to game two. Off the block and out. 4-zip Red Storm.
Strong serving. Not a lot of service errors for either team really in game one.
Louisville keeps it alive. Blunt. Now they can celebrate the point.
They use that quick set so often, and it keeps the pace up, which is what they want for this big blocking team. Keep them moving and out of the way. Watch it save by Christy Wetterer to try to keep things alive. What hustle. She's been there libero at times. She's a defensive specialist.
Laid out for that one, but just delaying the inevitable with Blunt getting the kill in the middle. And just like in game one, it's all St. John's early here in game two. Well, don't miss out on ESPN News coverage of women's volleyball Monday night. It's the MAC Championship, and Fairfield's going to be in it. And Siena has just won as the top seed, so they will take on the Fairfield Stags tomorrow in the final. For more information, log on to ESPNU.com for the MAC Championship. It's the top two seeds tomorrow, and that will be in Fairfield, Connecticut. You and I will be hopping on the Madden Cruiser and heading over to Fairfield for that one tomorrow.
We will be there. Top two seeds trying to make it into postseason play. Leonard Yellen right now trying to fire his team up a little bit, bring some of that emotion.
They've got to find a spark here. They have gotten off to another slow start in game two, just like they did in the first one.
So important, and what they've done all season long is they've been able to go to Dukla and they've been able to put 1 to 2 other players along with her, but she is definitely not on her game so far here in this one with just 2 kills, hitting below 100 now.
Pilnikova looking to Lou, blocked. Good defense. DeMaio off the block and out. 6-0.
It's a couple of times now that the block on the corners for Louisville has just been out of position, had the hands in the wrong spot, facing out.
Unable to turn that ball back into the court. Pounding it down is Ray Liu, the 6'3" junior from China.
Raylu's hitting numbers have not been what they have been over the season, but they are going to her now without Dukala up there. Yep. They've had to bring a little more size and bring her up.
Yeah, the anticipation was we would only see her in the back row today, but that has not been the case. Another point for St. John's.
I thought they were going to call a net violation against the Red Storm. Instead, it goes the other way.
Everybody kept looking around, and nobody was making the call, so they kept on going. Blunt off the fingertips for another one.
Latoya Blunt, and that middle hit has just been too much. It has really kept this pace up and allowed St. John's to just take control of things. It's really thrown off the defense of Louisville's. She had 19 kills in their match against USF.
Leschenska looks to Kovalova. That's sent back. Kovalova trying to tip it around the block. Chance now for Louisville. Pilnikova, a long way to go for it. Overpass at the net, popped over to the St. John's side. Another one. Yee somehow got it off the ground. Lou for a third time pancaked up. And missing it wide. What a defensive effort by St. John's. 3 times they pulled it up off the floor.
The full team effort on this one. Just not giving up on it. Both teams just continued little by little. The beautiful pancake right there. That's Leschenska, their setter, got down there and just got underneath it at the last second. And then trying to do just a little too much, just cut it too much, was Mariaszewska.
Mariaszewska again on the swing. St. John's there. Trickling it off the tape. Everything going the Red Storm way right now.
They seem so composed. This is a team that said, you know, really our defense is going to have to be on. They weren't talking about their offense as much, thinking that they were just going to be trying to counter whatever Louisville brought to them. But instead, it's kind of been the reverse here. Their offense, it's been all offense for them.
Yep. Off the chest of Lee that time. Blunt again at the net. And missing wide on the swing is Landy.
Louisville just out of system right now. You got to give credit to what St. John's is doing to Leonard Allen's team. He is very frustrated. This is not the team that he has seen start this tournament and roll right through so far.
Meanwhile, over on the St. John's side, now, of course, there's no clock watching in volleyball, but if there was, they'd be looking at it right now thinking, is this for real? Let's keep this rolling along here.
Well, St. John's lost game 1 yesterday against USF, then came out and won the next 3. So they know what teams can do. They're not going to let down in this one.
Boy, credit Lena Yee with another big defensive play to keep the ball alive that set this up.
Lena Yee keeping it alive, and Kovalova with the finish. So far, Kovalova has been playing very well. And there you see Lena Yee, 2-time Libero of the Year in the Big East.
Kovalova, no. Back to her again. Only one blocker up that time with the left hand in the kill.
Mixing it up. The set was off. She was leaning and falling out of bounds and thought, well, I'll go ahead and go with it. She's not left-handed, but she's excellent with either hand.
DeMaio serving. Negative hitting right now for Louisville. St. John's at 450. outside the antenna is the call. Point for Louisville.
The set was way up and way out. Nothing that Kovalova could do with it.
Ray Lou to serve.